Welcome into another episode of Facts Not Feelings Friday. I am so excited to have you all in here today. Man, do we have an incredible episode today. So excited. I want to first and foremost thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you for so much for letting me into your workspace, into your home. Maybe you're driving right now and listening to it. So thanks for taking me along your drive. Believe me, I've had more hours in the car with windshield time. So thank you so much for being a part of this and letting me be a part of it. So thank you very much. If you are liking the content, definitely let me know, like the show, comment on the show, rate the show, subscribe to it. Let me know if there's someone that, hey, you know what, Brooke, I think this person would be a really good person on the show and be a good guest. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. If there's a topic that you would like me to cover that we haven't covered, or hey, I really like the other topic from the other week, can you do more on that? I'm happy to do that as well. Just let me know. Today, we have two incredibly brilliant, genius human beings on the show that when I say that, we've said before that you surround yourself with people that are better than you, that are smarter than you. Why? Well, first off, it makes you look a hell of a lot smarter than you really are, but that's really how you grow. Whether you have your own company, whether you're an employee of a company, you always want to surround yourself with people smarter than you and better than you. Like I said previously, it's how you grow. You grow as an individual, you grow as a company, and you continually grow. And that's how you continue on that trajectory forward, right? And that is these two individuals. And we have Ramesh and John Hopkins on the show today, and we are tackling the metaverse. We're tackling VR, we're tackling AI, and there are things in here, and they're not specifically in the auto industry, but what I can tell you is they've been making worlds in this virtual reality world, pun intended here, for decades. Now, for someone like me that's just now starting to get into this a little bit, I had no idea that the metaverse existed, a decade ago or longer than that. I had no idea. I mean, there's this whole, so there's all of these, I'll say, like myths or things that maybe I'm the only one that didn't know this. So for me, I'm just grateful that I had this conversation with, once again, people that are a hell of a lot smarter than me, because I didn't know this. And I got to think, if I'm the one that didn't know, then great, fantastic. I'm glad I was able to learn from this for a very selfish reason. But I got to think there's other people out there that don't know this. There's a whole, we got to know our history, right? You don't know, you can't know where you're going until you know your past, right? And so knowing that these two brilliant human beings have all this history of, hey, no, this is, well, I'm likening it to the auto industry. The auto industry, we have all these buzz terms of, oh, modern retailing and digital retailing. They're buzz terms, but they've also, people want to think it's something new. It's not something new. It's been around for a very, very long time. And in their field, this has been around for a really, really long time. The metaverse term is not even a new term. That term's been around for a really, really long time. So I can't express how excited I am for this episode, because there was so much that I took from it. And I got to think that other people will as well. Even if they don't, this is a great episode just from a learning standpoint. So grab a Snickers. It might be a little while on this one. If you need to hydrate a little bit with your Gatorade or your body armor, do that as well. But you take some notes, go back and rewatch this one. There's just so much information. And we're just on the precipice of where this is going. And not just from an automotive standpoint, but there's so many ways this can help other individuals. Also, obviously, in our industry, and how we can meet the consumer exactly where they are and how they want to interact with us, but also in the medical community and behavioral sciences and in shopping and e-commerce in general. There's so many ways that VR can assist people and help people, whether it's, I mean, we'll get into this a little bit more in the show, so I don't want to spoil it, but there's so many ways this can go and so many ways it can help people. So strap in here, everyone. This is a really exciting episode. And like I said, that dispelling some of the myths that I thought were true that aren't true at all. So I'm really excited for you all to learn from them like I did. And without further ado, we're going to jump into this. So everyone, get excited. We're going to jump into the virtual reality world right now. Very excited. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And let's get into this virtual reality world. All right. All right, Ramesh, I'm going to now do the outro, and just figured it should be pretty simple versus sending 2 videos. Figured it'd be a little easier just to send one. So here we go. Ramesh and John, thank you so much for lending everyone your brain today. I mean, it's just been, you guys are, I cannot say thank you enough. And for not only showing and actually being able to see how things are built and how things are done. And I'm really going to say dispelling some myths, because personally, I can't think that I'm the only one. Like this is all new to me, that you don't have to only build us in the metaverse and in one way, and all the different things that you can do. I mean, you guys have been doing this for years, this is nothing new. So just thank you so much for taking the time to enlighten all of us. And like I said, letting me steal your brains for a little bit and pick your brains a little bit on this has been awesome. And developing a product that makes it so seamless that you don't have to spend an absorbent amount on something to have a world out there. So thank you once again for this. Everyone, once again, you know that I'm always going to close like this. Be kind to people. Do something nice for your neighbor. Go serve someone. This is not something that I just say lackadaisically. This is something that is so deep in my bones and in my DNA. My mother was such that to her last dying breath, it was to serve other people. And what can I do to better someone's life? And so this is something I really truly do believe in. It's just, you never know when someone else is hurting or needs a helping hand or needs that kind smile. So do your best, be a good person, serve your neighbor. It might be something as simple as, always, you're at the grocery store and someone just needs assistance with something, but just be that person, be the goodness in someone's life. And as always, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much.